In life, we all face problems, some small, some big. But remember this, avoiding problems never makes them disappear. In fact, the longer we ignore them, the bigger and scarier they become. Today's story teaches us an important lesson. To overcome fear, we need courage, and to solve problems, we must face them with the right mindset. So, let's dive into this story and take a lesson for our own lives. Deep inside a forest surrounded by lush green hills, there was a huge cave. A kind-hearted rabbit lived there. Because of his gentle nature, all the animals in the forest loved him. Whenever someone was in trouble, the rabbit was always there to help. One morning, the rabbit went out in search of food. He hoped to find something special, maybe a fruit or even a carrot. Carrots were his favorite, but finding one in that forest was almost impossible. But that day, luck smiled on him. Suddenly, he spotted a carrot lying near the bushes. Overjoyed, the rabbit picked it up. Instead of eating it right away, he decided to take it back to his cave and enjoy it peacefully. But happiness can make us careless. Lost in his excitement, the rabbit didn't notice the slippery path. Suddenly, he slipped and almost fell into the rushing river. He managed to grab a tree root and save himself, but the carrot slipped from his hand and fell into the water. Panicked, the rabbit ran along the riverbank, hoping the carrot would get stuck somewhere. But it didn't. The carrot floated away and disappeared beneath a deep waterfall. Tired and heartbroken, the rabbit gave up and slowly returned to his cave. But as he reached the entrance, his heart began to race. Something felt wrong. With a trembling voice, he called out, "Who has entered my cave?" There was no answer. Gathering his courage, he shouted louder. Suddenly, a terrifying voice echoed from inside the cave. "I am the one who breaks a rhino's bones and crushes an elephant into dust." The rabbit froze in fear. "How can a small creature like me fight something so powerful?" he thought. Just then, a wolf passed by. The rabbit begged, "Please help me! A terrible creature has taken over my cave." The wolf, full of confidence, walked to the cave and growled loudly. But the same thunderous voice echoed again. The wolf shivered. "This is beyond me," he said, and ran away. Next came a tiger. The rabbit explained everything. Since the rabbit had once helped him, the tiger agreed. The tiger roared fiercely, but once again, the terrifying voice echoed through the cave. The tiger's confidence vanished. "If this creature can defeat elephants, I don't stand a chance," he thought, and ran away. Then came a rhino, angry and proud. But after hearing the same voice, even the rhino panicked and fled faster than anyone else. The rabbit felt hopeless. That's when a small frog hopped forward and said, "Shall I try?" The rabbit hesitated. "Everyone else ran away. I don't think you can do it." The frog smiled. "It doesn't matter if you doubt me. I will still try." All the animals quietly gathered to watch. The frog hopped closer to the cave and called out, "Who is inside?" The terrifying voice echoed again. But this time, the frog wasn't afraid. He shouted back, "Come out and face me!" Inside the cave, the creature panicked. Seeing a large shadow and hearing a fearless voice, it slowly crawled out. And to everyone's shock, it was just a tiny caterpillar. Because of the cave's echo, its small voice had sounded like thunder. The animals burst into laughter. They couldn't believe how something so small had created such enormous fear. Life lessons from this story. 1. Small problems ignored can turn into big fears.
2. Courage can defeat even the biggest illusion. 3. Running away never solves anything. Facing problems does. So never underestimate small issues, and when big problems come, face them with courage, because fear is often bigger than reality. If you enjoyed this story, like the video, share it, and comment your thoughts below. See you again in the next story.